Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Yepa, shamanic practitioner. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to come forth to do a collective reading for the fire signs. So the fire signs were the second place candidates. For those who did not watch the earth sign video, I am now going to be launching the collective readings based on the views that it has. Okay, so whichever element has the most views is the video I will be doing first. And then second, third, and fourth place. So today we are going to be tapping into the element of fire. Okay, this is for my Leos, Sagittarius, as well as Aries energy. All right, sun, moon, or rising. All right. I'm not sure what's going to come out and what this is going to be about. I'm going to name it towards the end. My intentions is to keep this video kind of short, okay? But you guys know how my shorts are. If anyone is interested in a personal reading with me, you can definitely book me online at spiritualvibrations.org, okay? Please also check out my spiritual shop as well online, all right? If you need that information, it is in the description box below. If you have not subscribed, please make sure that you do. And for those that have subscribed, for those that do like, for those that do comment, please know that I appreciate you, okay? So let me go ahead and just clear the energy. My protection spray, which is available online, crystals, smells so good. All right, so Divine Spirit, let's tap into the collective Divine Spirit. This is going to be for my fire signs, collective insight. What would you like to talk to the fire signs about today, Divine Spirit, fire signs? What would you like to talk to the fire signs about today? Fire signs, collective insight. Fire signs, collective insight. Fire signs, collective insight. Divine Spirit, one card for the fire signs. What would you like to talk to them about today for the fire signs? Collective insight, fire signs. Collective insight. Thank you, Spirit. So the card that did come up is Focus on the Light, number 37. Let you take a look at the card here. Very beautiful card. Alright, so my fire signs. Some of you have or is. Understand that before I get into the message, when it comes to these particular messages here, I don't know why my chair feels so low. That was symbolic. What was I going to say for my fire signs? Oh, yeah. So when it comes to the messages that do come out today, you have either just went through what I'm speaking of, all right? Or you're going through what I'm speaking of. Or you will be entering. You're either in one of those three areas. Went through it, going through it, will experience. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap on in. For the fire signs, I feel like some of you have been going through some endings, okay? Whether certain things in your life has been shifting, changing, coming to an end. I feel that for some of my fire signs, some of the changes that has been transpiring in your life that has brought about some endings. For some of you, these endings may have come unexpected. And for others of you, you have put the stop to something. You said enough is enough. You said, I'm not doing this anymore, okay? It stops now. I'm not going to keep repeating this cycle, whatever it is. Some of you have had that awareness that it's time for something to come to an end. Whether It is the circumstances that may have happened in your life that's unexpected, or whether or not these are things that you've taken control of to bring to an end. It's still an ending. It's still a difficult process. It's still a grieving process. Detachment. That's what I want to use. That's what it's about. Detachment. And again, detachment is a good thing. It is a good thing. But it is uncomfortable. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like some of my fire signs, you've been going through some emotions, especially in the solar plexus chakra area. All right, maybe your confidence has kind of been fluctuating. It's giving me the energy of not feeling quite confident in something, and then the next moment feeling empowered. Empowered. I saw that in big bold letters in my third eye, empowered. So whatever changes or whatever endings, whatever grief process that you are going through, this is a very empowering time in your life. Okay? You know, sunflowers come out in spring, summertime, right? And when you think of spring, we think of summer, we think of happiness, joy, excitement. And this is what's behind that ending. This is what's behind that detachment. Happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment. Things really looking up. It's more closer than you realize. For many of you, it's actually present in your life. It could be so close that maybe the new energy that is coming forth could be very bright right now. So, you know, when something is shining very brightly in your eye, you cannot see because it's an overwhelming type of bright. And so right now you may not be able to fully see that joy, that happiness, that emotional contentment. Maybe some of you can, depending on your placements or where you are. But you're going to be able to see real soon. Like I said, many of you feel it. It's happening. For others of you, you're waiting on it. For some of you, you are going through those endings, through those detachments. And you feel in your spirit like something good is about to come. You don't know maybe what it really is, but you feel like something good is in store because it is. So in this moment, in this empowering time in your life, Spirit is asking that you focus on the light. Focus on the light. What do I mean? Focus on the lightheartedness of your situation, of your circumstances. Okay? Look at and focus on more of a positive mindset, whether that's self-talk, whether that is claiming power over your life, claiming power over your circumstance. Focus on the light, okay? Because it's something beautiful that's happening right in your blind spot. That's how close it is. It's in your blind spot. For somebody, you need to go to the eye doctor. You keep seeing those floaters, those specks. Okay, get your eyes checked. For some of you, you do need to look into possibly getting glasses because some of you have your devices too close up to your face. For some of you, again, just a lot of screen watching could be impacting your eyesight. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get some more insight about this divine spirit. This is for my fire signs. fire signs, collective insight for my fire signs. Some of these cards I may have to cover up because they are sexual in nature in a way for some, okay? All right, Divine Spirit, give me some insight for the fire signs collective. Focus on the light. Fire signs collective. Focus on the light. And fire signs collective. Focus on the light. All right. What's this focus on the light for the fire signs collective? Focus on the light. Okay. We have fertility. Some of you may be seeking and wanting pregnancy, wanting to have a child. Maybe some of you have been through a dark period when it comes to either trying to get pregnant or just pregnancies in general. All right. I'm not a doctor, but if you're watching this, I feel like there's hope. That's definitely important for the ones that feel like they cannot, or feel like, because I feel like some of you may have, this may be a little bit touchy, okay? Some of you, not all of you, may have dealt with miscarriages, okay? Issues with holding on. But if you're watching this, again, I'm not a doctor, you know? But if you're watching this, I feel very strongly like there's hope, okay, when it comes to that. For some of you, you may have been a little bit detached from a mother figure in your life. And if you have been a little bit detached from a mother figure in your life lately, I feel that's because you are putting more focus into you right now. All right, I don't want to get too deep into that because I feel like this can go into a shadow reading just with these two cards, and I'll be all day. All right, but ain't the video for that. I feel that if there is a strained relationship with the mother figure right now, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Things will eventually get better. Okay? But for the general, focus on the light because you're in a very fertile time. Fertile. Being able to plant the seeds for things to grow, to blossom. Okay? That's why focusing on the light is important. That's a part of fertilizing, nurturing what it is that maybe you've already planted, what you will be planting to grow. And I don't mean literally. I'm speaking that metaphorically. Okay? Something is getting ready to really blossom. Like I say, you're almost there. The changes that you've been going through, processes that you've been going through, you're closing that cycle out and you're merging into a new cycle. And you're almost there. For some of you, you're in that space. I do got to say this, but because it's coming up. And I know that I may be on the outside looking in, but I am just a messenger. If you have been struggling with wanting to have a child, not being able to have a child, having a child, but child not making it in any shape or form, okay? First and foremost, if you had any children that has transitioned, they are definitely doing okay, all right? Very much still around you. What was the point? What was the reason I was saying this, Spirit? So many downloads, guys, that be coming in all at once. And I'm trying to capture this and capture that. But it's like, getting back to this, Spirit wants you to it's asking you to stay hopeful. I'm hearing, but why? But why? So there's somebody that's going to watch this that's been questioning something pertaining to this. And whomever this person is, Spirit is saying they're going to reveal to you the reasons why. That may just be for one person. But however, this is a fertile time. So what seeds are you guys going to be planting? Don't be telling everybody now. Are you going to plant seeds with going back to school, going back to get that registered nurse, that LPN, that doctrine? All right? Are you going to plant those seeds to open up that business, to finally plant that garden? It could be something simple. That's confirmation. All right, what's this focus on light here for my fire signs? Yeah, your soul tribe. Your soul tribe. Some of you may have cut somebody off. Yeah, you may have cut someone out of your life, or maybe somebody has cut you out of their life. And they could have been a part of your tribe, your soul tribe. Like, it could have been a vibe there. All right? But for whatever reason, either you cut this person off or they may have cut you off. I feel with this reading, fire signs, I'm very careful. Um, I'm more so taking my time. I'm just absorbing the messages. So I don't know if that's been the energy that you guys have been in lately. It's giving me calm, cool, and collected. Even though, yes, there is possibly moments of grief and sadness or discontent situations going on, I don't know. It's just giving me an ease of calm, cool, and collected. I don't know why that's coming up, but I'm rolling with it, so vibe with me. Hmm. I want to pull another card because I feel like Spirit is trying to create a synopsis. I don't know what the fuck that is, so I don't know. Synopsis. I heard it before, but I don't know the definition, okay? It just sounded like it was the right word to say. All right, so focus on the light for the fire sign. Her. Fuck you, me. Yep. Yep. Okay. You got inner peace here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the cards here for the fire signs. Focus on the light. Freedom. F. F. Fire signs got F, F, F. Okay, that's interesting. Fire signs. Collective insight. Focus on the light. Okay, I'm gonna have to cover that up. All right, we got new relationships under soul tribes. Focus on the light for the fire signs. Collective. Focus on the light. We have healer. All right, the bottom of the deck. I love it. Good fortune. All right. I heard. Just make it clap. Just make it clap. Some of you guys love to dance, okay? Maybe somebody just recently heard that song as well. Maybe, okay, that could be why as well, working through some emotions, you know? Music is good for your sacral chakra. It gets the energy moving, releases the stagnation. So, I feel like that's significant for someone. All right, so got some good fortune that's in store. All right, I'm seeing July for you guys. Every day we lit. You can't tell me shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with you fire signs, okay? Y'all tap the fuck in. Y'all happy it's Friday, okay? That's all I'm hearing is songs, okay? But I'm trying to stay focused, alright? I feel like some of my fire signs, you could be just ready to fucking turn up, have fun. Maybe you feel like you need some fun. Maybe that's what it's about. Maybe some of you need to focus on coming into the light. Again, detachment from the heaviness for a little bit. Tap into some pleasure. Tap into some fun, you know. But anywho, you got good fortune that's heading in your direction. Good fortune. Good fortune. So that's a good thing. Yes, it also has a lot to do with the seeds that you plant. You know what I'm saying? The things that you take action in, the things that you strategize in, the things that you work on. Okay, so if you've been working on something, if you've been, strategizing, making shit happen, you're going to reap some good fortune. It's already written in the stars, especially by July. All right, some are looking real good. Some are looking quite fortunate. You heard me? Okay. But like I said, I don't feel that it has been a lot of inner peace. There's been something that you guys have been battling. But it's like Spirit don't even really want to talk about that with y'all reading, you know? And that's what it goes back in the beginning. Like you just done. You're just over some shit. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's done. Done. Okay? Some of you like, fuck this. I'm detaching from this situation, this person, this job, this thought process, this behavior, this pattern. I'm detaching. It's time for my freedom. Okay? Time for me to feel free. Time for me to feel liberated. All right? And for others, you're moving into that energy of feeling that inner peace, feeling that sense of freedom. Many of you have really been working hard to heal yourself. So, round of applause. I ain't gonna say that other part, but round of applause. Congratulations. Okay? Congratulations, because that's not easy. You guys been really healing these mommy wounds. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the traumas from the mommy wounds, um, transmuting that energy, pouring more into yourself, you know, just so you can be in a better space, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And you're moving in that direction. Some of you just recently made it here. Some of you in the process of getting there. And some of you are on your way. Talking to my healers. Tap the fuck in, okay? You guys, tap the fuck in. You have the ability to heal, and you've been healing yourself to bring forth that inner peace. And it ain't been easy. It has not been easy. You've had some challenges. But the fact that you made the choice, that you're making the choice, that you will be making the choice to heal what you need to heal, to be aware of what you need to be aware of, to cut off and detach from what no longer serves you, you're going to get rewarded for it. Now, I was also speaking that some of my fire signs, you may have cut a person off, or a person may have cut you off. I feel like, and this ain't for everybody, so you gotta, use your discernment, use your intuition, a book of reading, whether it be with me or your trusted source, whomever. But I feel like this person was a part of your soul tribe in a way. What happened? What caused you to cut that person off? I don't really need to know all that. I'm just saying. Like, what caused you to cut that person off? What caused that person to cut you off? It's not really kind of showing up here. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe somebody is confused. I feel like there's confusion. So if you cut somebody off, somebody is really confused, like, why? And if it's the other way around, you're like, why? I want to pull another card on this soul tribe for my fire signs. Definitely talking to my divine feminine relationships. Oh, could be talking about divine masculine too. Okay. Alright. See what's at the bottom here. We got spine. So somebody that you guys cut off is still watching. They're still watching because some of you could be in the light. All right. Um, Many of you, of course, are on social media. Not everybody, though, but many of you are on social media. So it does show that somebody that you cut off or somebody that cut you off is kind of still, peeking in on you, seeing what's going on with you, tapping in, monitoring spirits. I'm tapping into spirit right now to kind of see why is this coming up so strongly here. Now, I do see that you got some new relationships that's coming in. So understand that everything is always duality, right? It's always duality. So you had to release some people so that some people can come in. I feel like whoever you cut off, they were a part of a soul tribe for a certain amount of time. I feel like whatever this was, though, it's like somebody took control of the situation and decided to make a decision to cut the connection off for whatever reason. And I feel that somebody is still trying to process, understand, heal from the termination of a relationship, a friendship. But like I said, there is new relationships that's coming in. I'm just gonna pull a few more cards for you guys, and then I'm gonna It's interesting. It's kind of like all over the place. Give me three more cards here. Focus on the light for my fire signs. Collective, focus on the light for my fire signs. Focus on the light for my fire signs. Okay, so we do have incompatibility. Yeah, that was the thing. Okay, talk to me. I got hot. It's getting hot in here, so take up all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I wanna take my clothes off. Y'all some freaks, okay? All is red. A lot of the changes been going on, like in your home life, your finances, your career, your physical health, your romantic relationships. It's been coming in your root chakra. So I feel like even though this person could have been a part of your soul tribe at one point in time, um, for whatever reason, it seems as if it was just incompatibility. You guys was no longer eye to eye on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Something was incompatible. For some of you, this is not a female. This is a masculine energy. So you guys know your situation better than me. Because for many of you, this may have come up in your love life. Okay? This could be your baby daddy, baby mama. You know? Hmm. For some of you, something was exposed. I feel like something was exposed and it confirmed something that you had already felt. Okay? Whether you cut off a romantic partner, whether a romantic partner cut you off, whether it was a friend, whomever. Okay? That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Something was exposed and it confirmed something that you had already felt. And it was like, that's all I needed to know. But it's so weird because I don't feel like it's over though. Whether this is a friendship, whether this is a romantic partnership, I don't feel like it's over. I don't feel like it's over. But I do want to say this, like, if there is someone that comes back, whether this is a friend, whether it's a romantic partnership, okay? Because again, I don't feel like something is fully officially over. Even though maybe it's been a break or something did come to an end, I don't feel like it's completely over. Um, it's like if you allow this person back into your space, it will be different this time around. All right? Like the access that they may once had, they won't be able to have that type of access to you again. So it's kind of like I may let you back, but it's going to be on my terms. And not to be cocky, just self assured. Sometimes people get that confused. You know, there's a difference of cockiness and somebody feeling very self assured of who they are. So I feel like that's just the energy. Like if I do decide to let this person back, however, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be different. It won't be the same. I feel like y'all reading is kind of all over the place. I hope y'all following me here. I hope this is resonating for somebody. All right. So again, let's kind of get back into your Ori. All right. Be careful with your thoughts. You've been on some deep thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Deep diving, doing some real reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Reflecting through relationships, shit that's been exposed. You just been in your thoughts very heavy. All right. But try not to overwhelm yourself. Try to find ways to heal your mind, heal your thoughts. Make sure you're taking your spiritual showers, working with your crystals, okay, as well. All right. I definitely feel like this person is thinking about you or you're thinking about them. Spirits just want to tell you guys that they're very proud because many of you have been working very hard to heal those negative thoughts. You've been working very hard to transmute that negative energy. Okay? And like I said, you're going to be rewarded for it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close out. But before I do, Shawty, before I do, put a guidance message or something. Make sure y'all getting rest, okay? I don't know. It's like one moment I'm hype, okay? Like I say, y'all been healing, all right? One moment I'm hype in this reading, you know. Next moment I'm hot and turned up, you know. Next minute I'm just like, oh, ha, ha. You know, yarning like. There's just many different emotions. But as soon as I said that, you saw the card that came out, healing. And I haven't even shuffled. So that's one of the reasons why there could be a lot of fluctuations in your energy right now, mood. It says your body, your mind, and your soul are in a period of deep healing right now. And you're going through many transformations at once. You're being asked to allow yourself the healing that you need with open arms and an open heart. All right. Some of you, if you are in a relationship right now, and like I said, I wasn't going to even bring this up because it's like yes, no, or maybe. You know what I'm saying? But some of you, if you're in a connection right now, for some of you, you with someone that you can spend the rest of your life with. But then there's others I'm talking to that you're with someone or you are just not compatible. You're not compatible. You're not compatible. So the incompatibility is going to resonate for those that's already been thinking that. If you've thought about it, if you've been reflecting on it, right? The reason you reflected on it is because you're healing. The universe is exposing, bringing some awareness to you. And for others, Spirit is trying to make you aware that you got a fucking keeper. You got a keeper, buddy. Okay, you got a keeper. Alright. Alright, 3 cards for my fire signs. We're gonna close out. I said not long. Look at this bullshit. It's 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Alright, okay. Let me go ahead because I'm bullshitting. Alright, 35 minutes. Here we go. Let's talk about it. Victim mindset. It says you feel that the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. Okay, so some of you guys are healing your mindset, healing your victim mindset, healing those mommy wounds, of the, challenges that you've been through, freeing yourself from that. All right. What else with my fire signs? Some of you have been working on that, is working on that. We have protect here. It says you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It is okay to want to give to others, which you can do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection into place. So you want to be mindful about people coming back from the past as well during this time frame. Like I said, I do see something that's not officially over, but it's like if shit moves forth in the right direction, quote unquote, it's going to be like on your terms. So, just kind of protect yourself, protect your energy at this time. All right. Listen to your higher self. All right. One final card for my fire signs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got trust in yourself. You got this. You work hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things that you desire. Learn to trust in yourself and your abilities, which will take you to your highest timeline. Okay. So I'm also getting trust in yourself more. Like I said, those thoughts you've been having, maybe ideas that you've been having as well, put that into motion. Something has the ability to bring in some good fortune for you also. Okay. Yeah, you guys was kind of all over the place. And the overall energy is about acceptance. It says you may be disappointed with the recent outcome, but remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to a one that will soon open up your true soul path. So you got some good things that's headed your way. Okay. Whatever happened, it happened because it needed to happen. Okay. Um, do the best that you can to heal your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. Protect your peace at all costs. At all costs. Continue to heal, continue to grow, and continue to believe and trust in you. Okay? And continue again to find ways to self soothe your soul. All right? So, this is for my fire signs. Send a love your way. And until next time, Ashayo.